everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Matt Daniels, and if you are here for the first time, please make sure that you do subscribe to this channel. You're gonna learn a lot from my previous videos and to the videos to come. So welcome to my channel, and if you have been subscribed on my channel, please make sure that you ring the bell, you press the notification button so that you get notified whenever I get to post new content. And today we just want to send our condolences to the Bushiri family after the loss of their beautiful baby girl, and may the Lord be with them and comfort them and give them strength, right? So Shepherd Bushiri posted a status on his Facebook page, right? I saw it on his Facebook page, and you know, it stirred up some controversies. Like I hope I tried to use like big fancy words, you guys, you know, so I hope it stirred up some controversies. It stirred up some controversies, and a lot of people had different kind of things to say about that post, because in as much as he was announcing that he's lost his baby girl, he was also saying that he's lost his baby girl because of the persecutions that he's going through right now. He said that South Africans are responsible, or let me say South Africa, right? Yes, South Africa is responsible for the death of his child, because, not in this exact word of course, because had they not allowed or blocked his daughter from going to Kenya to get treatment earlier, then his child would still be alive, right? Of which I feel like if he needs someone to blame, he should blame himself. Maybe he could have said, had I not committed any crimes and robbed South Africans of their hard-earned money, maybe my child would have never experienced any problems when it comes to wanting to acquire treatment, and maybe my child will still be alive. You know, that kind of vibe, if he wants someone to blame, you know. So now, instead of people saying condolences, they're busy trying to scrutinize the whole statement and everything that he said, of which I feel like every person goes through grief differently, and one of the most common ways we experience grief is by, you know, blaming other people or finding something to blame. Oh, it's the uncle who bewitched them, or God, or stuff like that, you know. So but I feel like Shepherd Bushiri should choose whether he wants to blame the government, whether he wants to blame South Africa, or he wants to say it's the will of God. There is a big difference between persecutions in biblical terms and punishment, right? There is a very big difference between persecutions and punishment. And what Bushiri is experiencing right now is punishment. And I'm not talking about the loss of his child, right? Because I'm one person who believes if you, Lord, could count iniquity, who would stand, right? If I sit down and look at my own sins, I realize that other people need grace as much as I do, and other people deserve grace as much as I do. Most of the times we turn to be very judgmental because we look at other people's problems and situations without considering our own faults, right? So I don't think I would, no matter how much I hate a person, I'd never wish death upon anyone, and I would never say, I told you so, or anything, you know, just to condemn and make someone feel worse from a point where they are. So he needs to choose whether is he going to stand by it was the will of God for what happened to happen, or he's going to stand by the fact that his child was murdered by South Africa because they did not allow his child to go get treatment in Kenya, if I'm not mistaken. So now my biggest worry was how South Africans reacted to this whole thing. So I'm just the one person who believes that God is gracious, he is merciful, and everyone has their own set time, and regardless of the circumstances, when your clock runs out, you know, you pass on, regardless of what is happening, regardless of, you know, I spoke about it on my previous video, you can check it out, that everyone has their own stipulated time that they're going to live for this particular amount of time, and when your clock runs out, it runs out. That's what I personally believe. Do I believe that people can really become a catalyst in your time? Yes, I do believe that people can do that, but I feel like, I don't know, yeah, let me just move on before I feel like South Africans are reacting to this in a most uncultural, immoral, and inconsiderate and vile way. You understand? Because first of all, we are not saying condolences only to Bushiri. We are saying there could be a sister, brother. You know, people don't know anything about what Bushiri is doing, and they deserve our condolences. Imagine if you had to be punished for the sins of someone close to you. My uncle's in prison. Imagine if I had to pay for his sins while I'm outside. I don't think I would want that. You know, so condolences to those. You know, we are saying we have been touched by the passing of a little girl, a little baby who was not deserving of death, who was not deserving, you know, of passing away so young. You know, she deserved to live until she's old enough to make her own choices, her own decisions, choose her own traditions, choose what she wants to believe in, you know, and that's what it's about, you know. And I feel like there are moments where we should bring out people's sins, you know, but there are moments where we should just let it down, let it lie down, not like indefinitely, you know, just up until this morning season has passed. I mean, it's our tradition. Respect is our tradition. We no longer have respect as the South Africans. We no longer embrace the concept of respect. You know, it's as if we love our culture, we love our traditions, we love our Africanism when it suits us. You know, we choose to what we take from culture and traditions, and then we choose what we want to ignore. And I feel like that's where we have it wrong. So let's embrace our traditions and our culture holistically, and then the religion part of it, obviously it's the one that we're gonna have to choose which one do you want. But I feel like there are very aspects of our culture and traditions that we should embrace, and this time of mourning as the South Africans, it's something that, you know, we should embrace and respect, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, please don't forget to subscribe, and remember, in him we move, we live, and we have our being. Remember to pray in the morning, pray in the evening, pray in the afternoon. Protect yourself, protect everyone around you. I love you guys. Goodbye.